Hey, Sister Kate here. It's a beautiful sunny day here in the Hebrew jungle, and I'm out getting water to take a bath. Today's video, however, well, let me put it to you this way. What do you see out here? What do you see? Oh yeah, you see blackberries that are starting to ripen. Free food. You see healthy plants, green plants, plants with flowers, plants that are good for you, plants that are pleasing for the eye. There's a plant down there that's edible. There's another one right there that's edible. Yes, this is all nature and it's pretty and stuff is going on here, but what you're not seeing, if you're not looking for it, is the competition. If you don't think competition's going on out here, then you don't understand how all this works. Because what you have are natural resources out here, like, say, the dirt and water that comes from the Father. And everything that lives out here is competing for it. And the ones that are competing the hardest and the best are the ones that win it. And in this venue, most of the things that are winning are weeds. And we've talked about some of these weeds before. There are weeds here. I'll just point a few out. This little guy right here with this pretty little blue flower on him. Oh, I just covered him up. This pretty little blue flower on him is a wild Dinka. Dinka is a kind of plant that forms a cover. It's kind of like a vine, and then it'll just spread and it'll flower those pretty blue flowers, and so you can buy Dinka at like Lowe's and stuff, but it's growing wild out here also. It's in competition with, make sure I do this right, this guy right here, which is called Country Gentleman or Virginia Creeper, Virginia Gentleman. It's also a vine, and it has these 5 leaves, and it's perfectly harmless. It does nothing wrong. And more than likely, with either of those vines, you could probably make a basket with it. So they're both kind of useful. Then they're competing with a kind of wild lettuce right here, and wild carrot right here, which is also edible. This is the Queen Anne's lace. When you get to the root of it, the root should be kind of a singular long taproot, and when you scratch it, it should smell like carrot, and you can put it in your broth and stuff. But it's very competitive. It puts out lots of seeds, and it grows aggressively. If you see my hillside here, it's all around the hillside, as well as the vincas and other broadleaf. Here's another wild lettuce plants, and the wood sorrel. My point is this. You got to do something with that competition. I'm going to pull most of those wild carrots because I don't want that many, and they are very aggressive. And what happens is they get about 3 feet tall, and then they're like this impenetrable wall of weed that I have a hard time getting through. So I'm going to allow the competition on this hillside here to be between plants that I choose, plants that I want here, and I want to use what they're good for. So I'm going to pull the ones I don't want, and I'm going to leave the ones I do want. And that, folks, is competition. And that also, by taking a decision and getting rid of the plants you don't want and keeping the ones you do, that is a decision-making process that you as a human being can do. And you can influence what's going on in your area, to the good or to the bad. Hopefully, it's to the good. All right. Hope this spoke to you a little bit. Bless you. Shalom.